Yo, what up? What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Ascension Capitals tapping back in with another video. And in today's video, we talk about purpose and what does it mean to you?
Some magnificent views.
Ancestors smiled on me. Diamonds on my diamond.
So, there comes a point in one's life when you start to ask oneself, why am I here? What is my purpose of living? Why do I get out of bed every day? What is my motivating factor for me to tackle the day each day? And I think these are important questions to ask yourself, or these important questions that you stumble upon are very critical in your growth, in your development as a person. And that brings me to the whole topic of purpose. When I think about purpose, I never really understood exactly what that meant for myself. But one thing's for certain is I've always known that, okay, the adults, and this was me when I was a kid, the adults, they go to work, they come home, they cook dinner, they take a shower, and they eat. And repeat the same situation for the most part. Maybe, have a little fun with their kids if they do have time, and on the weekends, run some errands, go to church or whatever. And I don't know, I've always thought that the life that they were leading is not really what we're meant to do here on this time on earth. So I've always known that I didn't come from the cosmos down to this earthly plane just to, pay bills or just to get out of debt or get myself into debt in the first place, and really just have all these things that don't really matter toward life. You know what I mean? You got Uncle Sam on your ass. You got to pay your bills every month. You got these traffic and road laws that don't really make sense, but you have to abide by it because you're driving in your car. And just nothing really ever really added up to me. So I've always known that I'm not meant to play along with this whole slavery society. There's got to be more to life than that. And I want to experience more than that. And I've always known that I wanted to lead a life of freedom, lead a life of success, and pretty much being able to live my life to the best in the best possible way I can. And one thing that really helps people to really find that purpose is understanding that you're here for more. You're not here to, build somebody else's dream, clock into a clock and work, 8 to 12 hours a day, and you dreading your whole time being there. And it's just like really grinding away at your spirit. And it just really sucks because you're meant for more than that, but you have to do this for a means of money, for a means of survival. So it's like, man, this shit really sucks. I know this is not what life is all about. And that brings me to the point of you really have to try a bunch of different things to really know what you want out of life, and to just in general know what you like. I think it's important that we try this, try that, try this, try that, and see what you may like and see what you don't like. Because I feel a lot of people who don't really have purpose are the people who haven't really tried many things. It could be those people who are very closed-minded, and they always judging themselves or judging others. You know what I mean? So I think it really takes a lot for a person to find their purpose. So you really have to try different things and try different avenues and different endeavors to see what you may like. And when I was coming up, I've always known that I like the whole idea of entrepreneurship, especially once I've noticed that, okay, I don't want to work a job and retire on a 401k. That's not me. That may be for some of you guys out there, or it may definitely not be for some of you guys out there, but that's something that I definitely didn't see for myself. And that brought me into the avenue of researching online businesses, and whether that be, drop shipping, affiliate marketing, having some sort of online store, something that I can manage on my own time, and to really manage to get back my own time. So that was something that I've always kind of searched the web for and try to find my own avenue, and that eventually brought me upon trading, and that came through a friend. But then ever since then, I knew that was it. Trading, this is it for me, because it was something that you didn't necessarily have to have a freight warehouse. You didn't have to have clientele or clients, and you didn't really have to too much deal with people. And I've always been a people person, but I don't really too much like to deal with people too much, because people these days are fucking strange, bro. And to each their own, but man, we're not much of a kumbaya type of moment when it comes to society. Everybody is fucking either rude as shit, don't know how to socialize, or just not really good people in general. They don't give off good energy, and trading was something that I knew that I could do for sure. So ever since then, man, I was bitten by the trading bug, and I've been, all in ever since. So that brings me to the point of, you need to continue to try new things and continue to do different things and figure out what you may like. And I know this trading avenue is something that could bring me success and bring me financial freedom, and the time freedom that I so crave so much, because I know that this life is, it's not forever, it's not indefinite. So, as much as we may want to live forever, that's just something that's not in the cards for this lifetime. But I know that's something that a lot of people may go through. What is my purpose in life? Why am I waking up every day? Why am I doing this thing? And you always have to know your why in any given thing that you do. Why are you doing this? Why are you sparing your time doing this? Because your time matters very much more than you know. That is your most precious commodity, your most precious asset, your time. So let's make sure that we're using our time to do the things that we love, spend it with people that we really love, and in order to just create this life that we want for ourselves. I always say life is by design. You always have to design your life in the way that you see fit and the way that you want to live it. So yeah, man, if you're feeling lost out there, you just haven't really tried enough things, or you haven't really opened your horizon. You really have to expand your mind to really know what it is that you want out of life. And the one thing that I know I want out of life is freedom, location freedom, and time freedom. And that is 100% what I want, because man, there's so much more to life. There's so much more knowledge and wisdom out in this world for you to learn, and so many more things and so many more people for you to meet. And it's hard to do that if you're working, a 9 to 5 or 10 to 9 or, a 3 a.m. to 12 p.m., whatever crazy hours you have to work. But, life is more than that, and we have to get to more than that. So in order to do that, we have to find our purpose. And in our purpose, it leads us to something that may be very lucrative for us, something that we love to do, and we can make money from it. So, life is a gift. So let's make sure we're building it, and building it by design. As I said before, life isn't, you don't live life by mere chance. You have to live life on purpose, and you have to live life with purpose. So let's make sure we're doing the things that we need to do in order for us to grow, to have that true freedom that we all so much deserve. But we live in this draconian society that does not want freedom or liberty for any of us. But we can still get there, but it's going to take hard work and dedication. But I believe in you, and I believe in myself, and I know we're all going to be great someday. So let's make sure we're putting in those hours that we need to find our purpose, building our craft, finding ourselves, trying to ascend to the best version of ourselves. So that's all I really got for this video, man. I just wanted to drop some light on purpose, because life is hard, but living with a purpose makes it so much more easier and so much more meaningful. So with that being said, maybe y'all keep rising, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Whoop-ah!